Life in Taiwan is changing, and one major symbol of social shifts is a rise in number of people who live by themselves. There are now more than 3 million people living alone in Taiwan. That's just over 1/3 of all Taiwanese households.
Today, we take a look at how this social change is impacting the consumer economy. Everything from meals to groceries and even karaoke booths is changing to meet the rising demand of singles. And of course, the pet industry is booming as people turn to cats and dogs rather than child raising.
Ms. Chen, in her 50s, is browsing in a supermarket. She chooses a small pack of vegetables and a single piece of fruit.
I choose small packs. It doesn't matter if the single item is a bit more expensive. I'm used to being single, and I think it's great. You don't have to worry about what the other person wants to eat. You just decide for yourself.
Statistics show that more than 3 million people currently live alone in Taiwan. That's 34% of households, a 2.8 increase from 1 year ago. Among those who live alone, the proportion who are unmarried people in their 30s has shot up in 1 year, from 45% to 54% of the total. This lettuce was originally sold in a big pack. Now there's also a single portion. Many convenient ready meals are also gaining popularity due to the single market. And consumers no longer feel embarrassed to sit down to a feast by themselves. Restaurants have installed single-person seating areas for traditional group meals like roast pork or hot pots. You can even buy mini kitchen gadgets designed for the single household.
For example, we have plug-in single hot pots and mini ovens, as well as small, instant meals that you don't need to do anything to. They're all popular products.
If you want to go and sing karaoke alone, you can get a solo booth. The single market is no longer synonymous with unmarried people either. There are lots of people who were married and are divorced, as well as older people who live alone and have retired. The singles economy is now worth over 500 billion NT a year in Taiwan. And another market that benefits from the rise of solo life is the pet industry.
Nobody was paying attention to the pet economy of the single demographic. There are now more pet cats and dogs in Taiwan than children. The money spent on pets is part of the singles economy. Single people buy fewer items, but spend more on each item, so manufacturers can think in that direction when they design products for the single demographic.
Taiwanese culture is changing. Small nuclear families tend to be the center of people's lives now. And for the many single-person households in Taiwan, convenience and autonomy are priorities shaping new consumer trends.